my jacket like Letterman. Y'all but not let them in. They gon' rotate this so I keep the pedaling. Started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent. This is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit. I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah. Said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah. I've been married to this hustle. This is my ring, watch out step in it, yeah. And I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here. Watch out touchdown, pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now. Have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no wins, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, huh. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah. Run it, I can't take no loss, huh. I don't even know what it costs, huh. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off.
That's mute. Good morning, good morning. It's gonna be that Monday. How's everyone doing? All right, let's set everything up. Sorry I'm running a little bit late, but coffee is one of our priorities. Let's see, let's fix the camera a little bit. That's okay. That should be better. How's everyone? Good morning, Bessem, Jason, Marcel, Chris, Tumelo, Coinkeeper, hi buddy, Belaka. Hello, Mbasa, birthday. Happy birthday. How old are you? Is it rude to ask? We wish you a happy birthday. I'm Tom. Today is the day you go double risk. What stream have I tuned in? Let's have a quick look at this. What an end of the week we had, guys. What an end to the week. Look at now. It's repositioned full positions now. But let's see what's going on. Dollar firm as US rates see high. Okay. Who else we got? We got Rafa, Janice, Michaela, Philip, Jonathan, cinematographer, David, hello David, Shan, Murray, still short from Thursday, but have managed to reposition 2 trades. Wow, good job. Good job. You're trading better than me. And now well into profit. Just missed out on another reposition, short by, I don't know. Yeah, and it shows, guys. What did we say during the live? Literally said it. I literally said it. We need to plan for it to come to 125. We were down here at the time, remember? And I had that caution sign there. I said, this 125 is going to be rejected. Did I think it's going to go that high up? Not really. Okay, we had the fair value gap there and the high here. But that was after I was in the trade. At the time, when we were down here, it was something like this. Did I think that this structure would break all the way up here to here, which is 120 pips in one day? I didn't expect that. That's why I said that was a bit of a challenge for me. And we'll go on to the trade and what happened. Let's go. Because I know a lot of you are interested in that today. I bet there's a lot tuning in to see what happened. Confirmation. Yes. All right, so we've broken below. Just set up the chart. It is a trading day for us. Take this out. Take that there. I did think there's going to be a push reaction up here. So we're currently in that trade there. Let's have a look. Just give me a second. See the daily. The ball pushed the price all the way up here. Equal highs. And now it's delivering price downwards. Where is it sitting on that move? In the golden zone. No clear fair values on the left here. Let's have a look. Let's delete all these. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I need a clean chart. Let's do that. Well, on was it Friday or Thursday? Maybe Friday. It's become a blur. I had an absolute nightmare. And can you guess what the nightmare was? Well, it's trading related, obviously, not in life. Good morning, good morning. Wow, a lot of people, 150 people. Interesting to see how the trade got managed and what happened in this screamer of a move. All right, I'm gonna do two things. Let's do a poll to start you off. Was Friday a red or my first? Was Friday my first red day? Let's see. Send that to the community. Now this is breaking lower aggressively. Monday morning. I'm not going to reposition yet. It's not good. %40 say yes, 64% say no. Oh dear. Let's see what's going to happen. It was tough. Thursday and Friday was one of the toughest trades I've had. For two reasons. One, because I think with what's happened in my life, like emotionally, my emotions weren't as intact as they normally should be. I was still like good, but I did do a mistake. And I'll run you through that mistake. We are not short, so I need to change that. Results, change that. Aggressive move to the downside. What time is it? 50. This can be coming for this area here. So I need to change that to let's check that. Where am I going? This way. So my entry was 124322. 124. 322. All right, so 91 votes. What's the result? Let's see. 64% say no. Are you in a trade? Yes, I am in a long trade. Back. The plan was to do this. Into this area here. 764 and take out the fair value gap in this area here. We're at discounted area. We'll see what happens. Age of Empires time. Definitely we need to bring Age of Empires. Right. I am shocked, surprised, and honored at how you pronounce my name. I honestly didn't expect that. Well, I'm glad I did. I can't remember how I pronounced it now. I have to pronounce it again the same way. Did you post your loss? Did I post? So ILE Cam thinks I've had a loss. Anything else? All right, so let's close the poll. I won't keep you in anticipation anymore. So 63% trusted the process. And guys, we managed to have a green day on Friday. However, let's go on results. The trade, where is it? I always do that. The news did help us, you're right. Right, let's see. Today is here. Then Friday. And Friday, we made a whopping $155. It was a horrible situation to be in. The reason I didn't stick for the trades was because I was exhausted. It was like I was 2,400 down. Then I made like 500. Then it went down to like 3,000. So I was still 2,500. It was an exhaustive trade. I managed to reposition here. And then it pushed higher. And then the news came and it gave me that. As soon as it gave me that, I closed everything there. I wasn't holding. It came back and pushed all the way up here. I didn't have the mental capacity after what had happened to hold for my normal reposition, which actually would have worked really well because it came and repositioned today right to the bottom. So that would have been really good profits. However, I couldn't do that. I was so tired. It was a Friday. I was spending time with the family at the time. Now, there is a blooper in this. Something that happened that I was so pissed off when it happened. I was so angry with myself. Can you think of what it is? So, Don Juan held, well done. Whoever held, some good profits, guys. Well done. Excellent trading. RFX is in a short, hoping for this. I agree, that could very easily come down here. We're going to be very conservative with our repositions today. So you might see a bit of drawdown in this because I'm not going to take this early reposition. Just don't want to be exposed big on a Monday morning. A lot of people closed. I don't think a lot of people lost money yesterday because if you didn't stop out here, if you stopped out here, obviously it's going to be a big loss. If you didn't stop out here, you could potentially manage it. I didn't bounce the price. I just waited for that move and then I just killed it. Right, let's see. I'll give you what the blooper is. And I won't tell you, I want you to spot it. We're going to go onto our copier account. And we're going to go on to the doomed Friday. Wait, that's not right. 9070. We want Friday and Friday. Oh, was it Thursday? Maybe Thursday. I did some recovery trading on Friday. Let's go here. Let's see who spots the error. This is on my small account, guys. So can you see what happened? If it helps, I blew up my 2 accounts. Oh, Davidas, I'm so sorry about that. It was a tough one, isn't it? Thursday was just tough. That was one of the hardest trades. One of the hardest trades I had to, because it wasn't the, well, this is pushing down. Let's see. Might have to think of our second position now. It's probably 260, 2 minutes to go. Let's see if I like an entry here. Hasn't taken the lows yet. So let's go back. Ugh, painful, isn't it? So painful. I think some of you have spotted it. Right, 2 things. One, I was on this account and I traded the little one as my main account. So instead of putting a fifth of a position on, it added a whole lot on that exposed position. I was so pissed off. My wife, everyone else, you're distracting me. I shouldn't be doing these mistakes. Because normally I trade on my main account, and my main account will then copy it onto this account. But I was so pissed off. That's why I didn't post anything on, was it Friday? I was in profits and I wanted to post, we managed to get out green, but I was so angry with myself that I let that happen. Because it was just a click error. It was just stupid. So stupid. So that account dropped, I don't know, we were at 42% completion. 50% or something like that, and now it's back down to where is it? At a 15%. We'll have a look. But yeah, this would have been my last reposition with a 0.2, and it would have worked out. It's so annoying, so annoying. But there's nothing we can do now. Nothing we can do now. Is there a way to set your second account not to take a big trade, just to remember? Well, I've been reflecting a little bit on this stupid 3% closeout, because if it wasn't the closeout, the 3%, even the mistake of the one lot, I would have made a lot of money, because the one lot would have paid. I would have been break even in like half an hour. So that pissed me off so much. I was angry at the fivers. I was angry at myself. I was angry at everyone. But what I was super happy about is how, yes, we didn't make a lot of profit, how we managed out of that difficult trade, because it was a very difficult trade, and whoever got out of it, these are the repositions. So we had profit there, and that was a closed, that for break even, that was a big profit there, break even, and that one there, that gave me the other profit to close for. I didn't hold for down here, and these ones I killed for a loss. You can see as in it's lower there, killed for loss. That's why my profits were small, because I was so done with that week. I knew that this is potentially coming down, but I was so done. I just wanted to be out of the trade in the green, and just reset this week. But what I'm thinking about the small account is either not copy it directly, but to keep it here. So like for instance, now I've entered one position here, but now we're 20 pips down. So this potentially might be a nice area, which I might do actually. We'll see where it is. So I add the second position or the third position on my copier without, obviously I don't have the copier live now. So let's see if it comes to sell side. If it comes to sell side, then I'll add a position to the copier. So then we've saved 20 pips, because the big account can take 20 pips, but the small account, it's got a stupid 3% block for the day. So yeah, I'm gonna be a bit emotional today, guys. I'm so pissed off with that error. I'm so angry with myself. I'm sorry about that. Normally I'm quite chirpy and get you all going, but today I'm a bit angry. I wouldn't say angry. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because it was a stupid error. Let's have a look of where. And it was doing so well. I thought this week we're gonna double that account. So now we're just gone. It's not the end of the world, right? We're going back a week. It's not the end of the world, but I just wanted to have a clean sheet on that. I don't like these, my trading graphs, and the fact that it's not coming from me and it's coming from a rule, that just pisses me off. Okay, my mistake putting in one lot. That was my mistake. But I am not used to seeing this on the small account. So it was so annoying. It was just here and they just closed all my positions. Just closed them. Boom. Take them out. So it was very annoying. You need to work on your emotions, bud. Thanks, DA. 13% still in profit. So we're going to change a little bit of the tactic for this because I want to build a buffer. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build a buffer in the way we've discussed. So we're going to take entries, second and third entries on repositions. And that way, we're decreasing risk on the small account, but we're still trading the same way on our main account. So that's what we're going to do. Good morning, my friend. Hello, Lokesh. Casey Chong. Don't switch to small account when you're... My phone, unfortunately, is my camera. So I can't use my camera, unfortunately. Do not take revenge trades. Oh, I would never take revenge trades. When I say I'm angry emotionally, I'm angry at the mistake. But when it comes to performance, I performed under pressure at the Olympics. I performed at the, pressure is what I am very good at, dealing with pressure. What I'm angry about is the mistake. So in terms of emotional trading, I don't have a problem with that. I just want to show you like I just want to be honest and show you this is like this that happened on the small account. You can use the max lot feature on social tools to avoid that mistake. Yes, you're right. But what happened is I thought, and like Casey Cheng was right to say, you can use your phone. I thought I was on my main account, but I was on my small account. And I added an entry, thinking that I'm on my bootcamp account. Pressure creates diamonds. I agree, Bruce. I'm with you on that. So we're going to see, today's the reaction obviously of the news. Let's see if we've got any news on there. Let's do baby pips first. Good to hear. Just want to see you in green days only. Yeah, luckily the green days are still alive. Today, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, it's going to be a green day. We just need to look at the structure of the price. Now, the entry there, let's talk about the trade for a sec. If you look at the daily, we're trading, this is Friday's data, Monday, Friday. We're trading below, way below a discounted area. We've been selling off since Thursday, pretty much on the top here, the news. So there's two things we have to plan. I know a lot of you are short. I'm in a long position. So as a long position, what I need to be thinking of is the 50% retracement. So 160 pips. And repositioning around that, we don't want to be exposed early today because there's been a big move. Monday, there can be reactions to Friday's profit taking. We just need to be patient on our repositions. Talking about repositions, let's see where our good old soldiers are. Where are our soldiers? Oh my God, deleted. All right, I have to bring them back in. Unbelievable, they quit it. They've gone home. Maybe have different color candles for each. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I like that, Ian. Can you do that? So if I change the color on this one, would it not change it on this one? I like that idea though. Killed in battle. Let's resurrect them because they've deserted me. They left me alone with the balls. David, based on the math, an 85% win rate over 100 weeks, odds of having one losing week is 100%. The odds of the next week being a losing week is 89%. It's going to happen. All you can do is prepare. Interesting. Now, what are you basing your stats on, David? Because to 85% win rate of whom? Because an 85% win rate of someone who trades differently with risk management, with tight stops, that would make sense. But the way I do my repositioning and trade, I'm expecting 85 to 90% win rates because I don't expect a loss because I'm managing the trade as I'm a trade manager more than I wouldn't call myself a trader. I would say I manage positions. So stats is relevant to whoever the group is. In statistics, whatever we call it, like the T group, which is the sample group of who you're looking at. Unless you're taking the whole trading community, and then you might be right. Yanis had to go all John Wick on them after all his allies retreated. I can't believe they deserted me. That's ridiculous. Where are they? They're hiding. They're hiding in my downloaded folder. And I had a surprise for you guys. I had a surprise. That was the general. Come here. Where were you? Where were you? Wait, stay on page. Copy. Where's the general? Don't be shy. Show your face. There he is. You tell us what happened, mister. Where's all the troops? You left and hid in that castle. Right, so these guys got battered. Absolutely battered. If you remember the little guys. This guy absolutely thrived. He's pushed the price all the way up here. And what saved the day? Even all these guys, let's bring all of them. They need to be on here. They need to be embarrassed about dropping out. They dropped out in the castle. And these guys, can't forget these guys. All these guys did a massive retreat because they were super scared of this guy who pushed all the way here. However, the new weapon, that what I was going to show you, the new weapon, did arrive. And he came from the trees and he absolutely smacked him on the face. And he's pushed them all the way down here. And he's now been retreated. However, I want him to be strong now because this is my enemy. Within a day, you can't be emotional with this, guys. One day we're going to be bear, one day we're going to be bull. Let's see what's happening. So this is trying to break the lows. What lows? It's trying to break the lows of, let's go on the hour, these ones. It's just on the tip now. If this breaks through, second lows down here. This is where we're going to get starting to think of a reposition. So what that's going to be, is that a fair value? Let's go and have a look on the chart. How dare you guys? How dare you? You go over there now. You're not getting involved yet. I'm sticking with my ball today. Fran wants to teach how to draw the fib. Let's do that. Let's have a look at the fibs. We'll keep these guys on the side for now. This guy is the guy we're fighting today. Have a look, guys. This is the guy, all right? Don't get confused. They're not very clever, this army, especially these guys. So these guys have been deployed already. It looks like we're hitting sell side. Let's go on to the small account. Make sure the lot size is right, not one. And we're gonna go in there. Get that and go on to the main one. Yeah, I think I need a better way. This is gonna have too many errors like this. I need the lot. I need to do it with a copier, but I need to think of a better way to enter on the both accounts. So we've got that entry there. Let's have a look on the fair value there. Let's go on the 15. We should be in sell side. Looks like we're tapping in sell side. Yeah, I've got a fair value there that looks interesting, which was on, was it daily 4 hour? So we've taken the lows. However, I like this entry here. So this is going to be my potential second entry on the main account. Then we have sell side here. We can take this out. Sell side and sell side. So these are the two positions that I'm going to be entering. All right, fibs. Sorry, Farhan. Let's do that for you. So with fibs, first of all, let's look at, if you want to have it like mine looks, what I've done is I've drawn the green, the 23, because normally the Fibonacci rules are that if it breaks the 23, that's highly likely it's going to retrace to the 61 and 50 and 76.4. So if you go onto the Fibonacci and do the tool, this is what I've colored in. You can take a snapshot of that. So if you need this, you can always go back to this video and see it. What time are we on? Maybe put a timestamp on that. And then what you can do, you always do is find a low and a high. So now we're on the 4 hour. So this is a distinctive high, distinctive low, distinctive low, high. But that's retraced already. This one here, from this low here to that high there, has had a full retracement roughly to the 76.4. So then you don't include that move. Up to this point has been retraced. So then we delete that. So let's see the next bit. Oh, we're in sell side. Let's see if it's coming nicely. Might get our entry soon. So what we do is we move on to the next one. So we did that one, retraced there, didn't get an entry there. So we come to the entry. We didn't, that move is completed. That's the second move there with the retracement back to 50%. Okay. So that's retraced. So then you keep going forward until you find one that didn't retrace. So yesterday, that move retraced the 61, but now it's broken the fib below, which means that is an invalid move. So since that has all happened, you can't really take a fib on that move because it's all complete. Then you go to the daily. On the daily, you can see this, the start of the move here, the finish of the move here, and we're now breaking the 61%, 76.4, the next target, and that's how you start building the Fibonacci retracements. You can also do extensions. The extensions, normally you use the multiples of these, so the 1618, 10618. Let's see what, I haven't used the extension for a while, but let's see which one I have in fib extension. So I've added the 1272, 1618 and the 2618, which is the multiples of this. So this move, hypothetical, look where the 1618 is the highs of this. And the 2618 is in that fair value gap there. So that's how you can use extensions to see the maximum that the move can extend to. And if you want these ones as well, you can take a screenshot of that if you want to use the colors I use. Right, so we had, let's go back on, these are monthlies. I need to move these drawings for a second. We need to do our grouping. Let's do that. Come here, come here, and come here. All right, so if we, can I do that? So what we want is all these images to be saved as right click, create group, double tap. Now I want to rename this Age of Empires, and now I can hide them. See ya. So we need to see this monthly here. This month, let's take the extension out. I believe I took the monthly from this. I need to change this to a retracement. And that was the 50. It's a bit out of place. Let's have a look. Why is the 50 out of place? That's the low. Maybe we made a higher high. That's why. Oh no, it's good. So that move here, still on the fibs discussion. That move here went up, took out the highs, and now is retracing potentially to that monthly 50%. But it takes a while to get down there. So there we go. Hope that helps with the explanations. Price is coming way into the sell side. Now we need to see if this is the Judas move or if this is going to push down into the fair value, which is going to be our second entry. And then what's going on the DXY? Let's see. We need go on to the daily. We need to move our previous daily high onto Friday's candle. Go away. So we're going to move this guy. Oh, let's delete all this. We don't need this. What we do need is this bad boy to go there. So we're way above previous daily high. However, that looks likely and it's getting closer to 125. It had a bit of a breather. We discussed this, that target is potentially coming. And then that there. That one there. So previous daily high. I do like what I see on the DXY. I do like what I see. I do think I've got buy side here. And buy side liquidity. Let's do option. Buy side liquidity there. That's the swing high. Is there anything else we need to see? That's the big one there. Okay, so that kind of makes it quite simple to read. Price is either going to come to liquidity here, which we were going to wait for our reposition. That either means down here or means down here. So we need to see how aggressive this move pushes up. We have some nice targets on the bottom here. With fair value gap, 76 daily. And then we've got another one here. I mean, some nice entries that we can reposition the price. Good morning to all your reposition, your Age of Empires characters. Good morning. Hey them. Holy moly, you can hide specific drawings in an objective tree. Yes, you can. It's brilliant. And Trevor showed me that trick. It was really, really good. Let's see. Will I be able to manage this like this? I think I'm going to do the copier. Ugh. I'm just pissed off the copier. It's not the copier's fault. It's my fault. of putting one lot on a small account. But what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to make it, I just need to think how I'm going to manage this. I need like 2 MT5s open in the ideal world. Maybe I'll do that. The CPU is going to hate me though. $16 pips secured. Well done, Jimmy. What is your stop loss? My stop loss is fixed of $2,500. It got close to on Friday, but with repositioning we were okay. Let's see. I think I entered here. This was an option for a reposition here, but it's a bit tight for the Monday morning for me for the second account. So we would wait a little bit. To get it on the lowest fair value gap. We'll see if this breaks higher. If not, it's going to fill this area here and then continue lower. But I do want to close this. So that's going to be 50. That's where we're going to set that one, so we can forget it now. We do need to think of the re-entries, repositioning, obviously. And this bad boy, we need. That's going to be 300. Let's put that on 5. So now we need to deal with that one. Get a nice reaction off the 1 hour fair value gap. This has taken the highs out there. You see that in the DXY. I do think that we're going to come here though. So we might have to sweat it out a little bit. Let's get a nice reaction. You're right. For my trade to work out, this has to push back into equilibrium to retest the 125. I don't like the idea that the price has pushed down below the 125, failed to hit the 126, showed the reaction of the news, and now can rebound back into 125. I don't mind that trade. What is your average risk reward? So it's tough when new people come onto the stream. And they don't know my way of trading. So I haven't had a lost day since January 1st. And the reason I do that is I risk a week's worth of money that I make into a single trade. So I break my position. Let's say I have one position. I break it into 10 mini positions. So all those 10 mini positions, if they're in combination, losing me around $2,500, I'm considering to close the trade. Just because I don't want to have a huge hit onto the account that I can't recover. So yeah, a bit different to the risk reward mentality, but it's a hard stop. I'm seeing that there. Let's go on to this. Where is our guy? What's that trade? Let's put our little. Let's see where our little friends are. We need to deploy our military units. Now we're fighting this beast from up here. It's pushing down, but we want. He's our last resort. Is our Taurus. At the moment, we have deployed these guys. And they are deployed. Let's put our castle. and they are deployed around, that's our useless commander, or whatever you call him, the king, who run away on Friday. Absolutely useless. But we'll give him another chance before we change him. We'll give him one more chance. This is your chance. And this is our last resort if we ever need him. So our little dudes here have entered quite high up. Let's see if we can see him. Where are they? Where are the dudes? They're here. So we entered roughly around this consolidation here as our worst entry. And the price was 124,322. 322. All right, so these dudes. Oh, I changed that, didn't I? 322, 322. Okay. Are getting pushed around. However, they're trying to react to that fair value, which is great. And what they're fighting is the beast that saved us yesterday, which is very high up, looks like it. Where's the bear? Where's the bear? Right, so that's the bear. That's what we're fighting. And he's up there. Pushing the price. Well done, bear, for yesterday. Thanks for doing that. But today, we want you to calm down. You need to go to hibernation today. Can you show us your ultimate stop loss level when you will exit all trades? Well, it always changes, Steve, because think about it. If I've repositioned one trade, suddenly I've made like $500. That stop has changed because there's 2 positions in there. If there's 3 positions or 4 positions, that changes as well. If there's 1 position, like take the trade now. If I only held this position, my hard stop, the price would have to drop all the way down here. Right? So 2000, let's say 500. But obviously that's not going to happen. So because I'm going to add another position here. When I add another position here, that stop has to come higher because the combination of this trade and that trade would pull the stop closer. That's why I'm being a bit conservative today with my reposition. One, because it's Monday, we had big news on Friday. We had an abnormal reaction. This one here without any retracement, plus 100 pips. I mean, the kill zone was like 80. So that's why we're being a bit more conservative. How are we doing on the likes? 70 likes. Everyone's hating me today. What have I done to you guys? Are you trading in India market? I only trade the pound dollar just because I stick with something that's working, and you can see it from the journal. And if something's working, don't change it, guys. As we always say, find something that works, bottle it, and keep it, and share it with YouTube. MA 200 bigger than 50 via 21.7. Yuan is talking about euro dollar. Haven't seen the euro dollar for a while. You got any videos that explains the repositioning? Well, there might be. We're sitting on 4,180 subscribers. So we're not far off the 5,000, which we're going to be building our Discord group, which I'm really excited about. And I know you guys are excited about. Let's see how excited you are. So if you're excited about the Discord, let's put our cool little purple glasses on and see how many people are excited. What do you use for journal? Journal, I use the TradeSync. TradeSync is, I would say it's quite expensive. You can get a discount in the description. Do you need this? I don't think so. But for me, it's just easy. It takes me a second to put it in, and it just works. It's just super easy. We're getting a bit of nice reaction here. Maybe I should have repositioned in this area. Would have been in 15 pips now. But you always manage risk. So let's say I entered here, but then it crashed down. That would have been the wrong decision. At the moment, it looks like I should have repositioned here, and we would have been break even, roughly break even right now. But that's how the cookie goes. We had a fair value. Last time was the same, remember? We were just about to get a huge move that we got caught in, but it never came to fill the fair value gap. So we need to keep an eye on this, because this might be a pattern developing and change of character in the market. Because sometimes you can start, you see this fair value gap here, didn't get filled, but then we had that strong move to the upper side. Now we're in the same situation here. We're close to that fair value gap. It hasn't got filled. We're getting a reaction. I still think this is heavy to the downside. Let's have a look at some indications. We're at the 20% on the RSI, so on the low side. MACD is pushing down. Bollinger Bands are like, they're an extension here. So it is a bit extended, but not crazy amounts. Let's see. There's obviously, when you go higher, higher the time frames, you see a little bit better. You can see that reaction here, that consolidation. However, this is going higher, but this is creating lower lows. Bit of conflict there. Pushed higher, rejected, pushed down. Now, the MACD's got his mind of his own, so we'll see. Loads of glasses, that's good news. Because the Discord's obviously is going to be for you guys. Let's take these drawings out so we don't get confused. Remove the indicators. And our little units are trying to push the price back up. Come this way. We need to get to this guy, which is our TP, back at equilibrium, and to take him out. Oh, back to Scruffy style. I always have Scruffy on. I don't turn him on. I always have like levels. I don't use them. You can see now that's a monthly level, for instance. And when like for me, it's a nice confirmation. So like I think this is an extended move. I've done my analysis, and whilst I'm waiting, I'm like, oh, let's have a look at what the RSI is doing, and so on. So you can see this. So everything is coming together, and then you can always use things that make your trade better. Obviously, don't use things that make it worse. Still not a green candle on here. 1040. We'll see how that goes. Maybe it's a good call. We didn't get our second position. Repositioned at the daily low. Nice. Down here. Nice. When you say daily low, do you mean the previous daily low or this current low? For me, this ticked boxes. That's why I entered here. Maybe like considering it's Monday and what had happened, maybe we should have waited for this. This took out liquidity below here, took out liquidity below here. Now the question is this going to push lower, which will show a lot of weakness for the pound dollar after a heavy push to the upside. So I'm not convinced that this is going to push extremely down. Again, the reaction that we said, took out liquidity up here, pushed down. Now, this liquidity draw here would definitely have come down to the fair value gap, or even this one. So we still need to see if this is the actual retracement or it's going to push higher. It's good, however, if you're in a long position, to see a wick like this, because it's showing interest that people want to buy at this area, or the algorithm wants to. It's taking out liquidity and pushing. Charlie, we're so down below PDL. You are right. Previous daily low. Market didn't behaved a bit weird on Friday, Thursday, Friday. So it's interesting though, because when the news came out, this should be pushing higher, but it sold off. So I'm always like quite skeptical on news. Like the manipulation on news is just so evident that, let's say, even if the news were bullish for the pound, they could very easily push the price down to recover these positions, like we did, and then deliver price after people are thinking that the news are red. Who knows? We'll find out this week. Have you tested ICD highs, lows, equilibrium based on New York? Oh, you mean like the opening time? I haven't used that a lot, even if it's in the ICT mentorship. I was planning to do one video of the mentorship and post it over the weekend, but I was so burnt out that I couldn't do it. I was so angry with the smaller account mistake on the button. Let's see, where is that? So that's about where we entered at the lows of this, and thus let's have a look. Yeah, we'll see. I think the reposition for this one is down here, and I just need to manage how I'm going to manage that second account without the copier. I think I'm going to use the copier. I just don't like the 3%. And maybe as a rule, like someone said, was it Cheng, not to have the mini, because now I've got it open, haven't I? This is the problem. So now I've got this open. If I think I'm entering a trade on my main account, I would have added one lot on this, and that's what happened. So I need to be very careful turning this to this account. I don't want to do the same mistake again. We'll see if that pushes lower. If not, we're just going to have to wait. He always says he looks at lows and highs and equilibrium based on New York time from midnight to midnight. Let's have a look. Let's do that for you. So midnight, let's add a line. Horizontal line. So that's midnight New York. Right there, where I entered. And the other midnight, so price is trading below. below the previous midnight, whatever that means. Why not allow the copier to run and forget about looking at the smaller account? Yes, I can do two things. I think I can either decrease the lot size drastically, but I did want to pass the milestones quite quick. That's the downside of, like, if I manage it like this, I can pass the challenge a lot quicker. If I add a copier, I would have to put it at 0.10 maybe. So it will be like 1/10 of the position. It won't be a lot of profit. It would take a while. Maybe I need to do that. I just need to pass a few challenges, leave the money in it, not challenges, milestones, leave the money in it, all the profit. So it builds up a buffer so we can trade more than 3%. Because 3% on a small account is very easy to get. You saw it like last Friday. Very easy to get tapped into. Now, if it had gone all the way up to the fair value gap here, then we would have closed the trade. But it did work out, and this was my last reposition. And it did work out, even on the small accounts. So it's a bit annoying that happened. Let's change the color. I think you're right. Let's try that. So this is the big one. Let's go to the small one. And we'll change the color. Colors. Background. Let's do a black background. And let's do bull candle. It's going to be green. And this candle bar up, down, background, foreground, grid, line chart. I just want to see the bar down, bar up. What's that one? Black. Oh, that's the wicks. You can't see the wicks there, so we need the wicks as white. Bar up. Maybe like a grey is better. It's a bit aggressive, isn't it? How do I clear? I want to clear all the drawings. Objective list. List all. Trend lines. Delete. What's that like? So if I change now, is that going to stay black? Oh no. Now we've got black. So it doesn't, it changes it on both. So I can't do that, guys, sorry. Check this, we do that. Background, we want white. No, that's foreground. Cancel. Background, we want it white. Okay, and then we need to change the candles. The black. We want this bar up, black. Bar down, black. And that lime, I want it darker green. That red. Okay. Save the day. Do you always stream? We try to. We broke some records last week. We hit 345 people watching. That was insane. Insane, guys. I am a bit disappointed with the likes though, where I got less than 50% likes. I'm sure we can do better than that. Someone told me when you have when you have drawdown showing, people are more likely to watch the stream. So we have drawdown, guys. There should be more likes. Nguyen, I don't look up daily bias from the MAs. So my max pain is 2.5K. Yuan. I would appreciate if you could lower the background music volume a bit, maybe. Is that your normal lot size or? Yes, so Nathan, I trade one lot, a 250,000 account. And this is an interesting thing for people who do prop firms. When you have a 250,000 account, you don't actually have a 250,000 account. You have what your stop loss, what your stop out is worth it. So like, let's say you have 250,000 account, but your account is stopped out after 10,000 loss. You actually have a 10,000 account. If you treat it like a 250,000 account and you rack up the lot size, then you're very quickly going to hit that 10,000 account loss and you lose your account. Brother, what's going on today? I know you're a great trader, but today is unlike usual. What do you mean? Scott, do you mean the drawdown? Daily is actually capital. Like I say, guys, when you start watching live and you see the drawdown, think of it like this. When I show you the results, obviously you see $500, $600, and you think that those $600 have gone from 0 to 600. That's not how trading works, guys. I always, every single day, go into drawdown. It's very unlikely that I'm not going to be in drawdown, because there's no way to make money if I'm not in drawdown. I need a second position and a third position that are going to outpay the drawdown to give me my profits. So when you see like 600-700 drawdowns, that's normal for me. The abnormal was yesterday because we didn't get a reaction from this move. That was abnormal. I'll give you that. But generally, all these trades all had drawdowns. And that's the thing, you're right. Like when you haven't seen me in drawdown is because you are seeing the results. It's like saying, what you're saying, Scott, is that every time I enter, I'm going to be hitting 50 pips with my first position, one lot. That doesn't happen. It's impossible. Is max loss of your account 6%? I think it's 5%, maybe. I think it's 5% in the fivers. Why don't wait for confirmation so you can limit your repositioning orders? What do you mean confirmation on here? Because if we look at, let's have a look. Good questions. Good questions today. Let's go on the 2 minute. Five minute. All right, so this was the consolidation. Let's see our entry. Our entry was here. That was the consolidation. We had break up, recovery, break higher, filled up fair value gaps, and boom, that's where I entered. So actually this is a confirmation, ICT confirmation. It broke even higher and then it failed to break lower. So this is quite interesting. The high was created on the New York midnight. I might have to re-watch one of those videos of ICT to remember what he's doing with the midnights. And I'm guessing he means equilibrium between these two. So like here somewhere. So same here. We've had an attempt to break higher. If we go on the 2. Fair value gap filled. It looks quite nice. However, I've noticed sometimes that these don't play out as clearly as we would like, because technically this is a textbook entry. Broke the highs, came back, filled fair value gap, goes higher. Who we got? It's 4% on bootcamp account. Okay, 4%. If price is above New York midnight price, it's good for a short. And if it's below, it's good for a long. Is that what you're saying? So midnight price is here. I like it because it confirms what we're doing. So that'll be good. So our entry's there. That's why we have this bad boy here. 40 pips. 50 pips. 50 pips, that's a nice area for my reposition. So let's prepare Scott for the drawdown because he gets a bit upset. So that will be $500. So don't be scared, Scott, if you see $500 drawdown. The algorithm treats New York time as a true daily level. That makes sense, I guess, because it's, you know, it's basically opening price. What's interesting is to see what that looks like for UK time. Let's go London. So if we did another line and we looked at London, this is London. And let's spot. Look at that. Wow. I mean, $46, $48, $12. It's exactly the same price. Interesting. Let's do that in a different color. What's the previous? Oop. And the previous is there. So that is the previous London. Obviously very different from the previous New York. Let's take this out. So we had that push down now, filled that fair value gap here. Now we'll see if it's going to break lower or not. Radio Jingles, welcome. I bought a 5k instant and 5s on Thursday and hit 3% pause on a day. I was glad it was there otherwise. Yeah, I mean, I can see like if someone is not being able to kill trades, the 3% can be quite useful. Let's see where we are. We're going to be interested down here. Let's see if that is correct. It's a bit lower. I think it's I need new subscriber, Kiran Misro. Welcome. Welcome to the Conscious Traders. Hopefully we're conscious. Trading consciously. $550. Who else we got? I haven't seen the bear coming out of the bushes. Yeah, they weren't expecting this bear. This is a mean guy. The only problem is we need a second bear that is not so strong, so we can actually battle him, because at the moment these guys are trying to push this price up. They've started here. We should do this. This is where they started, and they've been pushed back down here. Now they're getting a little bit of a push to push the price back up. DXY, let's see DXY. DXY is making lower highs. That's nice. That's a good thing. Equal highs here. We don't mind that. That's on the 15. Let's see the 15. Hopefully we don't get confirmed and that happens. Very easily do that. We've got fair values gaps all over the place on the left side here. The mic is having a brain of its own. Do we have news? We didn't check. Monday. Filters. I'm logged in. Why are you not remembering my filters? That is so annoying. Go away. USD. Ooh, we have some mid. 11:30. S&P Global. And ISM Service PMI 5 o'clock. So this afternoon, there's some news on the USD. Do I only trade the pound dollar? Yes. All these trades are pound dollar. That's a nice wick there. We're seeing that. That's coming through now. We have some wicks here. I could reposition here, but let's think of what we're risking. What we're investing, if you want. What we're putting forward. Because let's say we entered here. Let's say we entered here, our second position. So we'd have to do 30 pips to reposition that one. I don't mind that trade. I don't mind it. I kind of like it. My only concern is that on the DXY, we have this big interest here. This area, we're at an area where there's a lot of interest. This. We've got the highs that can be taken out. We've got the 105. That's my only concern. That's why I'm being very, very conservative. And we haven't seen a strong reaction to the upper side. So don't be surprised if it pushes lower. Are you not trading the DAX anymore? No, I don't touch the DAX. It's so volatile. And the pound dollar gives good movement, but you can manage, like yesterday's move. If you're on the DAX, you would have been burnt. Absolutely burnt. Have you noticed that there's news on this one as well? It's quite good actually. News. There's nothing there. That's why it's good. Is it on the calendar? Oh, come on. I did it yesterday. That's weird. It was working yesterday. We had the news. Right, here we go. Calendar. Right click. You can do priority, medium and high. And then you can also go on currency. And you do no currency. How did I do it? I did it current currency. That's it. And then I changed the currency to not that one. USD. Pound. So that's the pound. And USD. And take away the Aussie. There we go. That's our news. And you have it here. It's quite nice. PMI that we talked about. And these are the 11:30 news. So you don't have to go anywhere away from the charts. You got it here. What we got on the 6th? 6th, 11:30 again. Same one. 7th. Yes, we've got the crude oil, which happens every Wednesday. Thursday, house price balance. Not much news, to be honest, after what happened last week. Manus is in the house. Welcome, Manus. DXY just hovering around the wick. Let's go back onto our trade. Our trade is solid, waiting around that area. These guys are holding the price, but not pushing it back. We need some reinforcements. Right, let's do this. Let's see. Right, I'm going to put two little icons. That purple scary face is going to be you lost money on Friday. And the cool little blue fish is going to be you made money on Thursday, Friday. Let's see where we're sitting. So the first icon is you lost money, and the blue icon is you made money. Let's see. How did the conscious day trade community do? A bit of reaction here. Let's see if this is the break. Tom has made money. Face blue smiling. Casey Chong can't find the... Oh no, Marcel. Jorge. GFX. Shan, well done, Shan. Simon, well done. I didn't see Simon say good morning. Has he been shy? Bessem, a lot of loss. Dean, okay. All right, I think we need to discuss with these faces, see how we can help, and see what went wrong. Some blue faces coming in. Casey Jong, that's good. Michaela, soon. Richard Walker. Okay, a bit of a mix. More purple than blue, I think. Oh, Simon did. Sorry, I missed your chat. All right, let's think about it. Let's think about it. We've got the move here. So we had a big move. Let's go back. Throw me whoever throws a number of entry, and we'll analyze from that entry. So where did you start trading where you had to close? Was it similar to my trade? John blue, Malak blue, Bruce got I thought you were doing well, Bruce, on that trade. Did you kill it early? Oh, we have a different blue. Is that a scary blue or is it good blue, bro trader? Right, reposition. Looks like it might have been a good position there, but like we said, we told you why. We've taken out this fair value gap here on the 1 hour. Let's put that trade in. So this is where, this is the reason for this reaction. And because of that candle, we go down there. Now my question is this the real move? If it is the real move, it can very likely go and retest the 105. Sam, I get a feeling you like playing board games as a kid. Dungeons and Dragons and Warhammer. Do you know what? I would have loved that. I would have loved Dungeons and Dragons. I didn't have anyone in the small Greek village in Greece playing those kind of things. I think I would have loved it. 5-minute break of structure. Let's have a look at what everyone is talking about. Broke here, taken the highs. Now I can very easily come and retest this area here. Let's do a bit of price action. Bit of ICT price action. It's a small fair value gap there. Why are you so handsome? Thanks, TK. Trying to boost my ego this morning. I appreciate that. I kill 5 on position and end of the day. I didn't really need to. Okay. Wait. 5. All right, so you killed the trades, but you didn't really need to. Yeah, I mean, I definitely closed positions on Friday a lot earlier than I should. I took profit a lot earlier than I should, but I was desperate. Do you know when I wasn't understanding price action? This is what scared me. Like up to this point, I was happy, and up to down here, I understood price action because it filled. Now, when it pushed back up and retested the highs, I didn't really like that price action. That's why I started closing trades. I should have kept it. It would have been a really nice. I would have made a lot of profit, but week's low below. Back to the 5-minute. Don't like my position is so high. I don't like not having my reposition in at this place. But what can we do? What can we do? That's the way the cookie crumbles. We have to wait. What doing to master your trading style? I like how everything seems to play right the way you want it. It didn't Friday, Rich. We managed to get out of it, but it didn't. It was a stressful trade. We can't lie about it. It was very stressful. I hadn't. The reason it was stressful because it was NFP. If this was a non-NFP day, we would have been fine. But because of NFP, it added that extra stress because you don't know how the price is going to react on NFP. Even though my thought process is that algorithms take over because the price is already priced in. And yes, you have an announcement, but then if you look at the price action, not every single time it will have a reaction to what's been happening. So my conspiracy around NFP is that actually the move was the long move. This was the move, and this was the manipulation, which I'm thinking now is adding into the new, real move. We'll see if that happens. If you look at it on a 4-hour, all we've done is broken higher and now filling up fair value gaps. So there's no reason why this doesn't look like it's pushing higher. You see this? Retracement, higher retracement. We pumped ahead of news, ready for profit taking after news announcement happens. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Tom. Reversing for price is good if it has a breaker of block. Oh, Johnny, I am from last 2 months short on pound dollar one lot. How are you not stopped out? Wait, you're short from one? You mean long? Short from 1, 2? I'm confused. Short from 1, 2. Oh, wait. You shorted down here? But the lowest it's been is... wait. Oh, my man, I feel you. I feel you. So you've been short down here. So you thought this move is going to go down and you've held all this? Wow, big man. So let's see. Oof. I mean, price action is not looking bad for you. I'm not going to lie. Let's hide the little soldiers. Oh no, they've gone out. Have they gone out? Where are they? Why does it do that? AOE. There we go. He's copied. That's why. We need to put him in the soldiers. And then we do that. That. So let's see. Let's help out Johnny. Let's help out Johnny. That's the low. That's the high. We've broken below the 23. Failed to come to the 50 and the 61.8, which is highly likely. So if you can hold, this is not financial advice obviously, but price action is not looking too bad. But that, if you're talking about, this can take months, right? So it depends how long you want to hold just to break even. What's happening on the price action? Pushing back up. That reposition would have been nice. Right, guys, I'm telling you so I don't mess up. I'm going on to my small account, which is 20 in profit. So that is 10 pips. Might hit our target soon. So obviously that's a tiny account. I say tiny, it's 20k, but $50 on a 0.25 pip is good. We need to this is where we're targeting $500. Oh my god, you're right. It's because I've got it on one lot here. I need an alarm. I need you to have an alarm bell where it's like, Yanis, don't F it up. I mean, this price action now looks good on the 4 hour, but you have to remember that Johnny is on a monthly chart. So he's on here, right? So if you take a Fibonacci, stop moving. What is this? Auto, stop it. Okay. If you take the fib on that move, it's approaching 61.8, so it can very easily push back down for him. But yeah, I'm guessing he's a swing trader. Yeah, you can do the emojis and I'll do. That's a good idea. I normally look at the chart, so that would stop me. My risk management is based on the chart. How is that? The chat. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why am I on the monthly? Blame Johnny. Let's push that further that way. We want that to come higher. Adam's got a new idea. Disable one click on the smaller account. Unfortunately, if I disable it on the smaller account, it will disable it on both. So And I do need to be able to market order. That's how I do my trading. I'll tell you what, I like the 4 hour how it looks, so we're going to keep it on the 4 hour. I do like this price action. That would have been a perfect entry there on this chart. As Michael would say, an OTE. Have you thought about doing longer term trades? I mean, this is my day job. So every day I open the charts. If it needs to go longer, I'm fine with it. I don't have to close. Like if, let's say it didn't do anything, consolidated until tonight, I could very easily hold up tomorrow. I don't mind it. As long as I get paid, I can extract my money every month. Right, so you have a big stop loss, then take profit. Does that mean you take full TP but scale? Do you know what would be good? Because I think when the numbers get bigger with people watching us, I will have to explain my risk management every single day. I need to have like a mini video that doesn't confuse people, but it kind of explains what I'm doing, and then every time I don't have to explain it every time. I just send them to this video. So I might have to do that. Maybe I'll do that on the Discord. That could be a nice plugin. If you want to know how I do my repositioning, go to the Discord. Who we got? Kieran Misro. I think we said that's a new subscriber, is it? We are sitting on just shy, 10 subscribers shy from 200. So that's 800 subscribers away from our Discord. I need to start working on it. And Mr. What was his name? There is someone in here, if you're in here, speak up, who knows a lot about Discord, and he said he's going to help me out. So I'm looking forward to getting some advice from him. Do you think the CLD make ICT concept work on the long term? CLD, what's that? I had a day job. I think you can do it with a day job. Like if you're on a 4 hour, for instance, imagine now you've taken your entry, you've put your take profit, and you go and work. There's not much you can do if these are 4 hour candles. This second entry that I want to enter in, which is lower, might take couple of hours. Pound CPI in 5 minutes, really? Oh, is it 11:30 already? Nice. Nice. Let's see if it's going to give us the second entry. Nice call. Who was that? Casey Chong, Michaela, well done. Keeping us awake, not distracted. Let's check what account we're on. I didn't see any hearts in there. We're good. What? One lot on the big account. We're good. Let's bring our soldiers on. Where are the soldiers? Lazy buggers. They're hiding already. There they are. There he is. There he is. He's fighting his through. He's trying to push that candle up. He's being engulfed at the moment. Oh, what should we name them? What's the first troops named? Let's give them a name. Don't say useless. Right, so do that. And militia. I like militia. That is very Age of Empires. What do you... Here's one thing, guys, if you can help me out. I don't want to do a poll. I'll just... If you can... Terrence. All right. Joss is definitely from a different game, which is called... Oh, what's that game called? Where you had the Terrence and the aliens. Commander? Is it Commander? I think it's Commander. I loved Commander. That was good. News that's coming out in 3 minutes. Is my battery low? Oh, my battery's low on the mouse. Let's charge it a little bit. All right, Cameron has come in with a long question. Let's see what it's about. Probably asking for the 10th time. But if you have the first position taken with a stop loss, 250 pips, 10 per pip, do you reduce? Okay, so here's what happens. When I add my second position in, my first position and my second are my total position. So they're... Does that make sense? So now I've got a 2-lot position. So basically my stop becomes a lot smaller. That's why I need to be careful when I enter when I bring in the cavalry, which I've learned to say because of these guys. Call them Dave. This is Dave. He could be a Dave. Sorry if there's any Dave in here. Call him sacrificial. No, we want them to do well though. We want them to be empowered. What should we call them? He looks like... he looks a bit... Let's say he's not most inspiring for a win guy, is he? But who knows, sometimes what the book shows at the front is not always what the content is. So the manifestation group. What you got? Candle killer. I think we're gonna go with militia. Militia is quite, it gives them a bit of a confidence boost. First spear, but they're holding swords. He looks like me. Oh God. He's an Elliot, Marathon says. Braveheart. Braveheart is going to be like, that's going to be like the big guy. Where's the big guy? They're down at the 50 here. These guys are waiting to be deployed. Our stop, which is our castle. How do these guys look? It's the same face. Come on, designers, you could have done better. I mean, I chose it, so it's my fault. Oh, it's 30. Let's see what's happening to the price action. Nothing. He's a bob. He looks like a bob, doesn't he? Pushing a bit down the price. Was it negative news? Let's keep an eye on... Get out of the way. He can be Bob. No, but they're multiple, aren't they? They're Bobs. Militia, cavalry. That makes it good. I think if we start calling names, people will be like, what is he talking about? The militia is trying to push against this bad boy. He looks scary. He did his job yesterday. Let's go down to 15 minute. Price is coming in. No reposition so far. We've got one position in, which I just moved. Not a good idea. Consolidation is happening. If you want to see the RSI, equilibrium, reaction, pushing higher, and MACD starting to cross, which is a good thing. And then if I like the 4 hour at the moment, how it's looking. Very messy charts, sorry guys. We need to remove these middle candles and our AOE. Hoorah. We'll deploy them in a second. Okay, not much movement at the moment. What's happened? What's the news? Let's refresh. You see, that's so annoying. I'm logged in. Why is it doing that? 55.2. Previous was 55.9. So that is service PMI final. So from 55.1 we had an increase, and now it's decreased back to 55.2, but the forecast was 55.1. So expected numbers. So hopefully that doesn't affect what is happening too much with the price. It would be nice to give us a second position, as long as it doesn't absolutely crash down. RFX is out of the short. Is that in profit, RFX? I'm glad for you. How many lots did you add to the pound US initial? I think we went up to 4 or 5. Let's go on to the max lots I can have is 10. I never reached that because I was very exposed. I stupidly got exposed. Not stupidly. It was what I normally do. That's why it was a new challenge. You see how I had 3 positions here? Yeah, that was a bit... With the NFP coming, maybe I should have decreased my lot. Maybe I should have had, like today, hold the 1 position, wait for the reveal of what the price wants to do, and then add my secondary position. It was a bit eager here, maybe. I remember what happened. It was at 12:30 that happened, and we had a nice fair value gap fill, and then it just went boom up there. That's when we got our 4th, 5th. Then I repositioned. 5. So that would have been repositioned here. So 5 lots total. This is coming back down. Let's see the smaller. Right, fair value gap filled. We'll see if that reacts now to the upside. If not, it's highly likely we have a break of structure to the lower side. Adam, so if you looked at the drawdown, it would say like 4,000 on it. But the actual drawdown is that I was making money as it was going against me. So I would take the profits and minus it from the 4,000. So the maximum when it was 2,400 or 2,550 or something like that. So I was very close to closing the position, but then it gave me that push down, which I decreased price pretty much to break even within a few hours. And instead of holding to make my profit after what happened on the small account, which I should have, let's see where it is. Did that take profit? No. What did it go to? It went to $25. Half what we're looking for. So we'll see if this candle pushes up or not. Switch the account. I know the hearts are going to come in otherwise. 1 lot, main account. I mean, we've had 1 confirmation of break of structure and pushing higher. The expendables. Pound dollar could go down 50 pips, says Yun. Let's have a look. Let's look at the FX. I think we've got it on. No, we don't. What's this? Go away. If we go on to our FX session and we go into the 15 minutes, this will show us. So we're getting closer to the end of the kill zone. This could very easily be the Judas move, push higher. We've had how many pips? We've had 42 pips. It's quite a big session. A similar session to when we had that breakthrough here. And then it broke higher after the kill zone for another 100 pip. That was a big move. If it did 100 pips from here, straight into sell side and closer to the 50% retracement. Now, basically what's happened is the battle of this swing low here. Fair value gap there. We'll see if it comes lower. The G is silent on Nguyen. Is it Nguyen? Appreciate that, Cody. James, I guess. It's good to pronounce people's names right. I used to, when my surname is Konstantonis, so it's quite difficult to pronounce. And at university, they always just killed it. They were like, Konstantinopoulos. I'm like, you can't just say a Greek-sounding name and expect that to be my surname. How are we doing on the likes? 1555, 232. We're not breaking any records. It is a Monday, and a lot of people got burnt on Friday, so I can understand. Some people might be a bit emotional, but win or lose, you have to be able to come back. That's what makes good traders and what makes average traders or even worse traders. When you have a bad day of trading, you could have made money and had a bad day of trading. That doesn't mean it's a good day. You still have to be able to work through the emotions to come back up. Because if you stay stagnant with your loss or bad win or whatever it was, if you thought it was a lucky win or whatever, then that's going to affect your whole week. And you can't do that. You can't let one day affect. Same with the winning. You can't let, if you've had 4 winning days and Friday you go in more arrogant, it's the same thing as if you had a bad day and you go fearful. So you always react. You always come back in a neutral position. It's like a daily bias. You need to come back and you're neutral. And I know it's hard and it takes a lot of practice, but it is possible. Are you looking for a setup of entry? I'm still in a trade. I'm still in this trade. I mean, I could take this. We're in discount. We're in heavy discount. We're in... we've just taken out the lows. There's sell side liquidity. However, I would like to see this come down lower because I think there's going to be a stronger reaction at this fair value gap than here. So now there's a bit of consolidation. Blue Seal says losing is part of trading. Right. I'm going to sound contradictory. Is that the word? Here. I agree with you that you need to treat it as part of sort of your business, but I don't want you to think that losing is normal. If you normalize losing, that means that you're not going to seek it, but you're manifesting a losing mentality. What we need to change is the language, and we've done a lot of discussions with Simon actually, who's in here, and I think he's changed his mindset massively compared to what it used to be. You have to be very careful what language you use when you're trading. Because if I said my mistake with the putting one lot in the small account, you know, it's normal. I made a mistake. I was tired, blah, blah, blah. That normalizes it, and I can very easily attract that energy to do that mistake again. Whereas what we want to be is to always come from a position of power when it comes to trading. You are a very good trader. You are going to have winning days. You are going to have green days like we've had since January. Every day is a green day. You do want to normalize that and not normalize the losing streak or a losing day. Now, in the occasion that a loss happens, rather than say, this is part of business, let's move on, I would invite you to change that mentality around losing, to say, that was out of the ordinary. I am a very successful trader. I need to understand what happened, why my winning or my 100% win rate is not being hit and is now 98% or 99%. I want you to come from that. Do you think Michael Jordan would go in a match when he's lost and say, you know what, losing is part of the game. I'm going to lose some, I'm going to win some. No, absolutely not. He went in the changing rooms, and if you've seen the last Dance, which is a great series on Netflix, see his mentality, because a lot of people don't disagree with him as a person, but he was the ultimate competitor and he always wanted to win. And someone who always wants to win attracts things that comes with winning. Someone who attracts things that comes with losing, you might still want to win, but you're attracting losing habits that creep in. Like Scott, for instance. Scott sees a drawdown and he says, oh, this is a bit different. No, it's part of winning. You need drawdown to win in the way I'm trading. I never open the PC and say, what are we doing today? Are we going to make money? Are we not going to make money? No, this is a winning setup. This is a winning, I don't mean setup, trading setup. Us as individuals, we are winners, and that's how we need to think. If you come in here and you're fearful, that's what you're going to attract. Where are we? A bit of a monologue there, sorry guys. Blue Seal, yes, I agreed. As long as the loss is small, otherwise we'd win 100%. All right, let's see. Let's have a look. What are percentages? This one, even it had the problem, it was at 80%. That stupid 3% drawdown. But let's look at the other account. That's crashed. Hopefully it will load up. Active. So this one is running at 70% because we had to close those trades. However, my win rate is at 100% because I look at the days, how many daily returns we've had. We're running at 34% to the next milestone, which is going to be the 300,000. Now let's change this conversation. Let's pause for a second and let's see if we're losing any trades, by the way. Let's see. No, we're good. Right, look at this different mentality. So I'll just give you an example. Who was I talking to? talking to Blue Seal, and everyone else is commenting. Look at the difference in language that I'm going to say. I'm going to describe my trading and see how it makes you feel. Okay? So this is one version of what's happened on Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Friday was so stressful. I had no idea what's happening. I'm so lucky I got out. Like, look at that. I'm so lucky it came down to here. Imagine if it crashed all the way down here and I lost all my profits. And suddenly I'm at 240,000. I'm nearly to stop out level. I need to change some things. I need to start thinking of how I'm not going to have this dip here. Because if I have this dip here, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I'm going to start losing. And this percentage profit is going to come down. Maybe I need to decrease my lot size. Maybe this is just luck. One version. How has that made you feel? Now let's go to our version, which is our normal version. Right, so Thursday, Friday has made it so much stronger because I was able to come out of a trade that was very difficult. I even came out with profit with $200 when a lot of the people were losing money. That gives me so much confidence that in any scenario of trading, I can deal with this scenario. Look at this. We've been hitting 45% angle on the upside. I'm running on 70%. I'm 5%, 5 profit factor, 5 times profitable on this account. I'm nearly 40%, 34%, nearly getting closer to halfway to reaching my next milestone, which is $300,000. How does that make you feel? What words have impact, guys, and you need to understand that. What you say to yourself every single day affects your trading. How do I make my session indicator show the pips? So you go on the little tool here, and then you go at the bottom and you go pips. Can you show displacement on a chart? I'm guessing you mean like a push. A displacement on a chart is pretty much a big fair value gap. So when you put a fair value gap like this one, and you can see it from far away, even if it's 15 minutes, you know, it's like, it's a big box. That's a big displacement. Which site do I use for tracking my journal? Is TradeSync. Appreciate it. You're welcome. Do you think it's going to hit the sell side liquidity, or we are on the way back up? Well, that's why I haven't entered my second entry, because I think this is likely. This is likely to happen. This is an area where I'll enter my second entry. What else do we say? I think G is definitely going down to drop. Definitely is a strong word in trading. Nothing is definite. We try and make analysis. This can very easily come back up here, but it can also very easily come down here. We need to plan ahead for both. If this happens, we're back at break even. We need to see how we're going to get our $500. If this happens, we're happy we've got our second position. If this happens, we need to manage the second position. If this happens, the third position. If it goes back to 50%, then it will be another day like Friday, and we're better because we've experienced it, so we know how we can deal with it better. If it goes all the way up here, happy days, we get paid, good day. But nothing is definite in trading. You always work with, we don't try and predict. When we're looking at this, we're not predicting the price. We're reacting to price. I am not predicting this. I just found a place of entry where I can manage a trade. If it comes down, happy days. If it goes up, happy days. That's how it should be seen. And that's why we want to be having a winning mentality. Because if this comes down, we're still going to win this trade. If it goes up, we're still going to win this trade. Let's hit those 200 likes, guys. We're stuck on that 176. Surely someone has got a golden nugget from today. If you've learned something today, let's put our hands up. Let's see if something's clicked to someone's trading today. Something just made sense. Let's see if anyone had a click moment. RFX. Lots of golden nuggets. That's good news, Philip. Shan. Trader's Journey. Mystery. Bessem. That's good to see. It's good to see people are taking some good things out of here. New subscriber, Mode Musa. Welcome. We hit 4,200, guys. We're 800 away from our Discord group. Let's get there. Let's get there. Gonna be wearing our glasses. It's not gonna be long. Vlad Forex has also taken something. I'm super glad to hear that. I think one of the most important things that I wish someone had told me is the mindset. And yes, technicals, we need to understand candles, we need to understand everything else. But an entry is just an entry. Everything else after that, how you manage your trade, is your mindset. And I'm not saying mindset in terms like, I'm gonna will the price to go up. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about mindset of being able to manage the trade, even if it goes up now, if it goes up in a few hours, we need to be able to be in a position to manage the trade. And that's more mindset than structure. Because if you're fearful in a scenario like this, you might have closed the trade, you might have oversized. There's so many things that can go wrong in trading, but so many things that go right as well. So we need to be neutral to be able to identify in what scenario we're in. Bit of head and shoulders in here happening right now. People like what are they called? Shapes. I've been referring to people to jump on. Hopefully they did. Best live sessions. I appreciate that. Vlad. Nguyen, is that how you pronounce your name? 3 rejections near the moving averages. He loves a moving average. Not tell going long unless you have very deep pockets. Curious to get better insight into your views around conscious self-awareness. Yeah, the conscious day trader came from a place where a lot of the times we do a lot of trading is happening subconsciously. So we tap into how our body feels. If we're nervous, if we have adrenaline, if we're anxious, if we're angry, and you react to the trade in a subconscious way, which means your hormones which secrete adrenaline, or when you're in a fright or fight situation, blood is rushed to the hands, so you start clicking buttons and getting anxious and trading from that place. I call it the subconscious trading, because you're actually reacting like like an animal would. Whereas the conscious trader is the trader who actually accepts all that comes with our body, but you can actually trade more consciously with what you're seeing in the chart. So you're conscious around your state, your body state, you're conscious around your strategy, you're conscious around what the market's doing, and you're trading in a calm state. Reposition your mindset to win. I like that. Yeah, absolutely. Apologies if you have already discussed, but have you spoken about 2 equal highs that move into fair value gaps and big move down on your screen? These ones? This one here? This was my entry. So we had a break up higher. We were on a lower time frame. Break higher. Oh no, it's not this one. It's this one. MT5 for you. Break higher, filled fair value gaps, got an entry, and then it had a mind of its own, came down, and now it's creating a lower high. So you can see that there. So it still needs to do some work to break higher. However, we did break higher from here. Failed to break these highs there. This is a bit of a pyramid. You need to see that break strong aggressively on the upper side. If not, it's highly likely that might consolidate and continuation down. Manas is off. Nice to see you, Manas. Let's see our little one. I'm changing onto the little one. Remind me. 15 pips. This is 0.2. So yeah, I doubt this is going to be the break. I think we're going to get a second position before that happens. I think we're coming lower. So that's a little tunnel that's being created now. That's where we're trading right now. It's bouncing up and down. Thursday, would you take this as a separate fair value gap for one? Mono Bosch. Oh wait, Harry UK. After how many tries did you pass your first prop challenge? I did have some instant funds, which I failed back, like, I can't remember how I tried back in the day. About a year and a half ago. But then the bootcamp, I've only done one bootcamp. So the bootcamp took me 3 to 4 months to pass. And this is the one that I'm still trading. Could you explain the two fair value gaps on the move up on Thursday? Let's see what the DXY is doing. DXY is kind of like curving downwards, which is good. You see red candles coming in. There is a fair value gap there. This is on the 15-minute. Fair value gap, two fair value gaps. Do you mean these ones? You can see how it came, pushed up, consolidated, pushed back down directly into fair value gap, and then came back up, screamed up, and then delivered the price. Exactly equal size here. And pushed price below what we were trading into sell side. And now we're starting to consider what it's going to do. How are we doing the likes? 200. We hit 200. I can include my like in there. There you go. 203. I like myself. I gave me a like for the way I behaved on Friday. Not a like for how the 3% on the small account behaved. What's this line? We were talking about this. Oh yeah, that's the fair value gap filled, pushed over. Someone was talking about gold. Let's see what happened to gold. What happened to gold? Sell side liquidity. Talked about that. Pushed up. Let's see. This was the daily this was the high. This is where we were looking at it. The high and the low. It came back down, touched the fair value gap, broke the highs, pushed all the way higher, came back down, all the way up, delivered a huge drop back into the dailies of the 26th of May. Kind of same shape as the pound dollar though. Delivered the price up, consolidated, pushed down, and broke below the lows. Slow price action. I guess it's a Monday. Russell says, do you place sell orders if I'm in a buy position? No, I don't hedge. For now, I'm going to be in this, I'm going to manage this position into profit. So this is what we have to deal with. This is where we entered. And hopefully we don't have to go too much into our repositioning. Triple bottom target. Let's see this triple bottom here. So that's developing nicely. We're getting lower highs. And the triple bottom that you're talking about is this bad boy here, which we all normally call sell side liquidity. It could squeeze into this price, like a flag formation there, and then it pushes higher. I do think that these are too good not to be tapped into, even though we're at a premium price And we did take out the highs of this. That's what the price is reacting to. Fair value gap below, that can be filled on the 15, right there. I don't think this push down would give us our profit. It might give the profit for the small account, but not for the big one. Master change in school. Hi Yanis, why you don't reply to... Oh, sorry. Did I miss your messages? I can see you posting 500. Sorry, buddy. I missed that one. Appreciate that. That is the plan. We'll get the 500. I notice you don't read. I generally don't have any. I would never look at someone and be like, oh, I don't want his messages. I miss some messages. I'm sorry if I do. Would you set a limit buy? I normally do market orders. If I have to leave from the chart, then sometimes I might have to put a limit order, but I haven't put any limit orders for a while. There we go. This is reacted to this bottom side here. It might fan out. Let's see what happens there. What time is it? 12:08. Wow. It's flown today. Scott's going to be sad because we're still in drawdown. Sorry, Scott. Even if we took that entry though, even if we took this entry, we would still only be like, what, 20 pips? No, less. Like maybe 20 pips to the high. So that would have been 200. We would still be in drawdown 100. Do you increase your lot size when you reposition? No, I always keep it one lot for this time. Maybe when we get bigger accounts, we'll change it. Let's see. Someone said euro dollar as well, didn't they? Let's have a look at euro dollar for them. Forex. Euro USD FXM. Let's put that on the, let's do blue. Yeah, it's pretty much similar situation. Push back up, consolidating, then push down. It will just be smaller movements. On the pound dollar, we're on 40 pips. This is 18 pips. So it moves a little bit smoother. If you don't like the aggressive moves, then the euro dollar might be a nicer product for you. Maybe you can increase the lot size a little bit on the euro dollar, because it does like half the pips of nearly as close to half today, for instance. 18, 19, 25 compared to 40, 50 and 40 on the pound. Oh no, 40, 22, 40. Okay, some days quite similar like here. Is the same position open? No, I closed all the positions. So we have to work harder today. So this was a new entry for today. I was anticipating the price go higher. Why? Because of this fair value gap here. We're below previous daily high, low. No, that's not. That's a fair value on the 15. I thought this was a nice break higher, delivered price, gave a nice entry. So in my eyes, that was a nice little entry for that. Price came down, manipulated the price down lower into sell side, took out the sell side. So after that, give me 1 second, guys. That was my negotiation skills to stay a little bit longer on the because basically I have to take care of my little son, and we're currently in Greece. When we're in Bali, obviously we have a nanny that helps us with our son, but here is a bit more difficult because we're both working. So I'm in this office, my wife is in the other office. We're both trying to work. So family's taking care of our little one, but sometimes, I've been here for 3 hours, so I need to be a parent as well. Would you keep your position open to the end of a session? You mean if it stayed like this? Yes, I would definitely leave it like this, because I don't like the reposition. Maybe I could have repositioned here, but I don't like it, so I haven't entered my second position. I do like this position around this area. Normally get some activity around 12:30. We've seen that, guys, haven't we? So maybe it will deliver another position here, or it pushes back up, and then I need it to go back into equilibrium. If it doesn't do that, I need it to go lower, so then I can get my money back upwards. Is my wife trading? No, she has a completely different business. Ewan saying a lot of candles red, to be careful in the last 4 hours. Last 4 hours, if you mean this, yeah, this is the reaction from the NFP. So we knew that. Now the question is, is this low going to hold price and then push it higher, or is it coming down to take out liquidity? Don't have to be careful, you just have to be meticulous with your analysis. So you need to think of these plans here. So we can go and say, has it got any numbers on here? I think it has numbers, doesn't it? There we go. So what we're analyzing at the moment is this our reposition entry, or no, that's going to be hard. That was a bad idea. This, I'll do one more, or this. So this is what we're thinking. Is price going to come and stop here? Is price going to come and stop here? Is price going to come and stop here? So it's not a worry. It's just more, how do we make money today? Basically, do we make money off this move? Do we make money off this move? Do we make money off this move? Or of this move? That's what we're thinking. I missed some. Don't get angry to me. Who's this? Will you add positions when you're in floating profit, or only add positions when you're in draw? I only add in drawdown. I only want to get better price. I don't want to get more premium price. Which is highly likely that I'm going to get a second position at some point, either now or in New York session. So And then we're trying to get our 40 to 50 pips. That's exactly the faces I make when my wife comes to me after a few hours of sitting in front of the screens. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit tired. My schedule in the morning is I wake up at 6. I look after our son until 9. Then I rush down here, do a 3-hour session, and then I go back and look after the son for a few hours. So it is a full-on job. Let's see. Still holding above there. Price action. Price action. Good pronunciation, Yanis. Okay, good. You have to thank someone who corrected me with your name. Can't remember who it was. Do you have a set trading times? I trade all day pretty much. The lateral left is really nice. The lateral left panel is really nice. The lateral left. That's a very specific way of discussing that, Fran. Are you on trading this one? The lateral left panel. I need some explanation around that. Win 11. Very, very confused about that. Do you favor selling in with the daily bias instead of taking trades against it? I'm always a reversal trade. Always. I always look for a move and trying to reverse it. I don't trend trade. I think I'm very good at identifying areas where price is going to react, and then I manage it in a way that I can make money within those reactions. Wait, Fran, I'm confused. What's the yes for? This panel? Do you want to delete this panel? The clock in the left of your screen. I'm still confused. Do you mean the time that I've got on the screen? Yanis, at this point you had 7 lots open, 1 position. So can this not be 4-5K? Sorry if my question is annoying. Hi, Pop. So I make money on the way back. So I either close profit. So it might say 4,000, but I might be in profit like 2,000. So overall, it will show as a 4,000 drawdown, but then my overall profits is 2,000. If that makes sense. Yeah, you're not annoying. No question is annoying. I might not see some of the questions, and I'm sorry if I'm delayed to answer, but I don't find any question annoying. I was just catching up. You mentioned isn't it 275, or do you have a version? Oh, you might be right, Simon. Am I jumping ahead? I might be jumping ahead. Next one should be 275. You're right. Wait. Have to wait a bit longer. Do you only trade New York session? Well, we're trading London session at the moment. I find that the Judas moves and good price action happens around opens. And we have a new subscriber, Judith Wame. Welcome. Oh, okay. I see. Ben is kind of clarifying the clock situation. Hey, do you mean these ones? It's either these ones, which are the clocks from Apple. These ones. I have the weather, and I have the USD and the dollar index and the pound dollar and the weather. You can see it's mostly sunny. If not, I think you're referring to the current time. Sometimes a drop down panel appears on the left of your screen. Is it left? You mean right? I think you mean right. Maybe left of mine. 2 clocks, yeah. Right, we're in sell side. Now, like I said, around 12:30, there's always a little bit of action going on. And I always get my second entries. Here it is. We're going to see how low that pushes. Around $500. That's where we're going to get our second entry in. Let's see. That $500 coincides with this fair value gap here. Maybe we get that entry, and then I'm going to have to... We've got 7 minutes. That can very easily happen. I always want to win, Yanis, but the basic have to be the right direction before I can manifest my want and my will. And the stop loss for the Chase Black Swan difficult, dizzy market day. I totally agree with you, Nguyen. I think if anyone tries and copies another trader, or like try and do what I do, it's going to be a failure, because like we said, Thursday, Friday was a good example. I made $200. Someone else made a lot more money because they held the positions. So in that case, they did it better than me. They traded better than me. Someone else closed the positions early because he couldn't take the drawdown and manage the repositioning. So every individual is different, and you need to find what works for you. If tight stop loss works for you and it's working, then absolutely agree, like continue it. You use a lot of moving averages. If the moving averages is working really well, why change it? If it's working, don't change it, guys. That's the least thing you want to do. Oh, Master Changing Schools is commented. We have to make sure we reply before he gets sad. I lost $1,000, I guess. Kick. Is it a loss? Let's call it a lesson. A lesson of 1,000 that's going to get you closer to your financial freedom. Now, the question is, what did you learn from that? How you're not going to do that again. We've taken out these, so this is a bit irrelevant now. We need to see this one here. Oh, shift is not working. Is it shift? See the lows. 12.25. Mohammed Fears, welcome, latest subscriber. 260. We didn't break any records today, but we are back on the stream. Sorry about the NFB. I really wanted to be live on an FB, but I was so pissed off with that small account, which it should be in drawdown right now. Let's see. I'm changing. 15 pips. I'm not going to reposition this until I reposition the other one, so we'll see how that goes. 4 minutes to see if we're going to get that second entry. Where are soldiers? Age on the Empires. Let's see how the scruffy level is looking. Back on the monthly. And here he is. He's there, trying to fight that huge bear. Where's the bear? Where's the bear? I always put... Whoa, look at him. He's scary. Did you have prior experience before trading 2022 mentorship? Yes, I traded a lot with Scruffy, the Scruffy trader, and I passed actually the bootcamp with the Scruffy trader. With Madness, he calls it Madness, which is a repositioning approach. Not repositioning, what's the word? Pound average approach. So he does like the same thing, like goes in, stages in, but he lets them run, which works so well for him, and it's worked for like 18, 20 years, how many years he's been trading. Right, so we're getting that. There's not clear fair value gaps on the daily. So the 4 hour, we talked about this fair value gap here. The imbalance. No, imbalance will be if the wick is up and that wick is down. Let's find an imbalance. Can't see any here. So this here is an imbalance because there's a wick there and a wick there. This is a fair value gap, which we're sitting in. Heavy candles red. Like Nguyen said, this might have to work its way through the New York session before we start looking at any sort of gains. Probably spoken about it earlier, but I reckon a 4 hour fair value gap bound to rebalance before upward move. We don't want to, the thing is, we don't want to guess where, oh, my mouse is gone, where the, let's charge it, the price is going to bounce back. As yesterday we saw that the price didn't bounce back for a very long time. So we need to be, ready to deal with any kind of scenario. Now we've learned from yesterday. So at this stage yesterday, we would have been 2 positions in, for sure, up here. So now we're going to be a little bit more conservative because we can see this. If we go on back onto the indicators, there is a lot of room in, look at that Bollinger Band, the bottom Bollinger Band is on the bottom of the sell side liquidity. So that can very easily push down. However, we are on the bottom side. If we go to recreational, there's still movement down here. So I agree that can be pushing down, and the MACD is also pushing down. So there is indications that this can come lower. So that's why we need to be a bit conservative with our reposition to attack that bear. So let's take these out. This is on the 4 hour, but if you go on the 1 hour, you can see that now is bottomed out. This pushed up, it's starting to curl. So remember, these are delayed indicators. That's why price action is always the best to see what the price is doing. And you can just add these for extra context, but make sure you're not making your decisions on the indicators. So the unfortunate thing is that it kind of delivered move during the London kill zone, but now it's going to do a Monday thing where it's just going to die off until New York session. So I don't think you're going to miss a lot, guys, in the next 3 or 4 hours. I think this is going to be just hovering around here and potentially come down, hopefully, and give us the second entry. It might be one of those grinding days. We'll see how it goes. Where can I learn from Scruffy? On YouTube, or he sells a course. Scruffy has a YouTube channel. You can find the Scruffy Trader. He also has a Discord, a paid Discord, where he has like a course in there. You can learn from that. I think that's the easiest way. He also has a website, I think. He does still have the website. Do you mind if I trade a demo along with you learn by doing. Absolutely. Sure thing. As long as I don't like people taking like signals, you know, like I entered there and you enter there, because I trade completely different to what you trade. So I don't want you to be exposed in a position that you would normally not be able to handle. This is still pushing down. There is another fair value gap there. This is going to be the last stance of this kind of price action. If we break below here, then it's going lower. Okay guys, 3 minutes over. I think we're going to call it there. Sorry. I think we had some good golden nuggets for people. And we are hitting 210 subscribers. So we're going to add this YouTube little icon to push the algorithm in the right direction, which is hitting 8,000. I wish 8,000. 5,000 subscribers, and we're going to have our Discord group. I think that's going to be our next target. And if you haven't done already, make sure you go on to, let's type it in, because I continue the live, if you want, in the Instagram. So it's called the Conscious.day Trader. That's it. Don't look at the guys who have more followers than me. They're all the fake ones. I think I have around 1,000 subscribers or something. So make sure it looks like that when you're joining. Don't listen to anyone DMing you. I won't DM you, unless I know you, obviously, and we've had a chat before, but I won't like cold DM you. So make sure you don't follow any scammers. But I will continue with this trade for the rest of the day with the sun. And you can follow that process on Instagram, and I normally post an update on how it's going. I hope you took something out of today, and I'm sure I'm going to see most of you tomorrow. Make sure you leave a like before you leave and a comment. Nice to see you all. And where is it? We'll see if our little militia that we decided to call them are going to do the job and fight that bear to the upper side. Have a good one, guys.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been petty. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed in heaven. Got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that. It's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're in hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention. So no, I can't miss that. Moving. MVP, I got the record. I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy. They gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming. Had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans. Partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no wins. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen. Putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship. I'ma jack it like Letterman. Y'all better not let them in. They gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling. Started a chain. The cycle is heaven sent. This is from God, but I'm not your reverend. Not in the pulpit. I'm a pit bull in this element. Yeah.